All right, we are going into my Viridian Ranger lobby. I won our open freestyle tournament just before this, and so I'm feeling okay. However, I still hate Ferrocious Cup. We tie for the lead, which is fine. We get the Skun tank against the Shelgon. I feel fine about this. I didn't want to get crunched again, so I'm throwing the Twister. He's going to take it. He's going to bring out his Ninetales that had energy. I thought maybe I could get to a second Twister. Not going to happen. We have to bring out the Ninetales to counter his Ninetales, and we probably need to shield this to farm down his Ninetales. He still has 2 shields, though, which we could have gotten a shield if we didn't KO each other. So it's over at this point. There's literally no way I can win. So I'm just going to tap, give up, basically. So that simultaneous KO doesn't feel good. All right, so he wins game 1. Going into game number 2, he does have the electric on his team, which I'm not super worried about. Oh, that's what I'm worried about. This is a bad matchup, getting out of dodge. That's not a great matchup either, but fortunately he bails, so we're just going to put the pressure on, go for the Hydro Pump. Doesn't shield, so we do a good chunk of damage. He does throw probably the Aqua Tail, so good thing that we didn't shield. Gonna throw another one, which probably got to shield this one because it would get us real low if it doesn't KO. May as well try and get a shield bait on him. I think that was a Hydro Pump that we just threw, so we're like, nah, we should have thrown the Hydro Pump the first time. So we wasted, basically, the Bubble Beam energy. We could have thrown 2 Bubble Beams on the Umbreon instead of just this one. So that's fine. CMP tied for it. We lucked out there. I think the big thing that I learned from this whole tournament is that just throw the Hydro Pump. Don't just throw the Hydro Pump. We're going to tank the Shy Shock. We knew we could get to it. Could we farm him down? I wasn't sure that we could, so I'm throwing the Earth Power. We get the shield, which is nice, I guess. We had to get the guy down just because Shogun absolutely gets destroyed by Ninetales. And we didn't. We didn't get it. So, we lose game 1. Kind of lame. Yeah, alright, game 3 of match 1. We get the Shogun up against the Vaporeon. That's a good play for us. Basically a win. He's going to go ahead and switch out. I'm going to switch out. We get to farm. This feels good. Why couldn't this happen to game 1? It's fine. It's fine. He's going to shield, obviously. We're going to probably shield so that we can just finish farming this down. We'll get another shield then whenever the next Pokemon comes in. We can hit the Earth Power on whatever it ends up being. We don't even wait to see. We just Earth Power it up. Probably going to get the shield. No, he tanks it. All right. That feels good. So we're going to get another Earth Power off. We may as well shield this. I only have the Earth Power on it because 9 times out of 10, that was what I wanted to throw anyways, so I didn't feel like, buying a second charge move for that 1/10th time. Especially when that dust gain is real tough. So we may as well just Hydro Pump. He can't block it, so we're gonna double Hydro Pump probably. I think we can get to a second Hydro Pump. If not, we have 2 Pokemon in the back. So even if they are bruised up, okay, they're bruised up. Probably could have bubbled, but it's a smart play on his point, getting that foul play off. I think that we've got, oh yeah, we got lots of energy on the Shogun. So, all right, at least we got 1 of the 3 games. But he takes the round match, so we are now 0-1. Going into round number 2 with Gio Matino. He also has a Raichu on his team. I'm not worried about the Raichu. We get the Ninetales mirror match. I'm not a huge Ninetales fan, so I never know exactly how to play these. I like to throw the charge move to at least get the shield. I have awful IVs on my Ninetales, so it's not like I'm going to get the farm down. So I may as well throw the shield. It's going to be a Psyshock or an Ice Beam. Ice Beam is not effective, so we're just going to go ahead and tank it, charge up some energy. Whatever comes in, probably going to get a Hydro Pump because that's what I keep telling myself to do. Hydro Pump, nice, doesn't block. So we're gonna get to a second Hydro Pump, which feels good. We may as well shield so that we can get there. We'll either get a shield for a shield. Again, that's the big thing that I learned is just Hydro Pump. And he's going to tank it again, so we'll probably just throw the Bubble Beam. Oh, don't quite get there. It's not worth shielding this. We'll just go down. It's fine. We've got the barrel. We've got to keep him healthy for whatever comes in, so we'll shield that. And get a bit of energy. Hopefully we get something good. Okay, we can double surf to win this one. He's gonna block the first one, obviously. He probably gets to the Sludge Bomb to KO us, I would imagine. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so we lose game 1 of round 2. It's fine. It's fine. We just win the next 2 and we're good. Opening up, trying to catch that Ninetales. I like to try sometimes to do this. Doesn't happen this time. So, I mean, that's not a horrible matchup with the Skuntank versus the Nido, but we probably do want to use a shield at some point. If he doesn't shield, then we one-hit KO him with the Earth Power. He is going to shield, though, so we're going to have to shield this next one. There's a little bit of lag. I don't know that it would have made too much of a difference to replay it, so we don't. Gonna throw this second Earth Power. Come on, shield. No shield. We'll take the KO. Do we get to a third Earth Power? Maybe want to shield if he comes up. We've got the energy. We'll get the shield, or we'll do some decent damage. We had it charged. I stand by this play. And then we get the Ninetales to swap in. We got 3 hits on it, so that feels good. We've got the energy gain, so we can hit this Psyshock. Plus, we've got the Nido in the back, which will probably just tank whatever his Ninetales has, so that's fine. And then our Suicune can come in, get some energy, and Hydro Pump on the oh, that's so not good. So he hits us with the Psychic or Psyshock, which is not great, but we can Hydro Pump. Oh, no, we can't. He's gonna hit us with the Foul Play. Doesn't quite KO. Oh, it's gonna be close. It's not close. We got it. We're not a lot of health left though, so we're 1-1. Feels okay. I can tolerate 1-1. Trying to sneak that Shelgon in. It's good against the Raichu. It's okay against the Umbreon. It's not amazing. If we've got the Ninetales in there, which I didn't see whether we did or not, it does fine. So we may as well just start throwing some charge moves at him. I don't know how much we want to shield, though. I usually shield once with this matchup, though I think you're not supposed to shield any to get the best value of it on the stats, but a shield for a shield is okay, especially if I don't have a charge or a Ninetales in the back. But we didn't get a shield for a shield. We just got the Pokemon. We got the lead, so we'll get another Twister off. So that's okay. We'll take that. He does have a decent amount of energy charged up. We'll bring the Nita in. We're gonna have to shield because Sludge Bomb hurts. It's a crunch. Crunch doesn't feel great, but it also kind of hurts. He's gonna have to shield here. Plus, then we can switch into. Oh, he doesn't shield, so we just get to take it. Nice. So, I'm feeling good at this point. I feel like we could win this. He does take us out, which we basically need to land the bluff. Does this Sludge Bomb KO? It does a lot of damage. We need to land the Hydro Pump. If this is shielded, then we threw another Bubble Beam. That was why we lost this. We hit 2 more charge moves. Could have had the Hydro Pump. Like I said, the theme of this video is just throw the Hydro Pump. We could have won that one, but we didn't. So now we're 0-2. All right, Pie Guy, Pay Guy, Pele Guy, P Guy. Bad matchup. I don't like this. We're gonna just go into the mirror. Most of the time they'll stay in. Not this time. I don't mind the Bibarel versus Umbreon matchup. Feels okay. He's gonna tank the Hyper Fang. I like it. Does he have Last Resort? Nope. Foul Play, which is okay. We'll get to the Surf. No, we won't. He's gonna get us, so we gotta shield that. And since we shielded, we may as well. I was gonna say throw the Hyper Fang, but we didn't. We threw the Surf because maybe we can get to a second one. Color me impressed. We got there. Didn't quite take him out, but that's fine. We don't need to shield this, so we can gain a little bit of energy from the whatever we want to throw in, I guess. That's probably not a great play, because Snarl doesn't do a ton of damage to the Umbreon. To be fair, Umbreon doesn't do a ton of damage back if he doesn't have the Last Resort. He had a lot of energy built, or some energy built, from his barrel. Does get the bluff on me, so that's not great. We'll see if he shields this. Gets the shield, okay, so we're back to even. Didn't get the Hydro Pump off. Not a great situation. Hey, we didn't die. I thought we were dead there. Please tell me it's a Hydro Pump. It is. We got some good damage in. However, we've got the Nita in the back, so unless he doesn't bring the Ninetales, which he doesn't, this doesn't quite KO. There's no way this KOs. So he's going to be able to farm us down. Oh, yeah, there it is. So not farm down, but he does get to the Ice Punch. It's a good Ice Punch. Ice Punch does a good bit of damage to Nidoqueen. So game number 2, we're going to just lead with the safe barrel. I think that's generally the safest lead. It does lose to the Ninetales, which gets led pretty frequently. I haven't seen him bring the Lanoon, so we're thinking we can probably get away with it. It beats his Nidoqueen. It beats the Sandslash, beats the Nidoqueen. Does fine against Babarrel, does fine against Umbreon. It's not great against Ninetales, but it does okay. So, I mean, it's a pretty safe lead. Can we get to it? Does he shield? Does he shield? Wait for it. No, he doesn't. So, we're going to count this as a win on our book. Other than we're not, because he still has 2 shields. We don't have any. Can we farm it down? We do. That feels good. Don't have to waste a shield. I would have spent a shield to keep him alive. We do get the Earth Power, which we just know is going to be blocked. So maybe it would have been better to switch to... I was thinking I had Suicune in the back, but I don't. This feels good, though. Getting our Lanoon up against his Babarrel. So he's down shields. We can win this, and maybe if we were counting, which I know we're not, we could have gotten some extra charge move energy out of it. Thunder does just a touch more damage, so I like to throw that. Do we get to it? Not quite. Would have been nice. Didn't quite get to it. If we had done... Oh, we do get to it. If we had done Grass Knot on Babarrel, I wonder if it would have gone down in the one shot. Not sure that it would have. Ooh, this hurts. We tank the Ice Punch. Not gonna get to the Earth Power. So that was 2 games. We lost both of those, right? We're 0-3. This feels bad. This feels real bad. I was, I think, 6th in my lobby of 18. So like gym leader tier, but well, fortunately, they don't count the bottom two tournaments, so that's nothing to worry about. Going into game 3, we'll lead Suicune. We'll play some mind games. I wonder if maybe I should lead Suicune earlier in rounds to mess with the mind games. I really enjoyed it in Richmond. Not been enjoying it as much since. It's just not as consistent as I would have liked. I don't know. We're gonna get the Babarrel, get his Hyper Fangs off. I don't know if we have a good answer to his Babarrel in the back. I mean, we can probably do it with the Suicune. Nidoqueen coming on up. Do we block this? Probably should. I like to keep his health fairly high. I know we can get shields with Earth Power. I mean, we can tank it, as you'll see here in a second. We could probably tank 2 of them if he had energy going into it, but to get the Earth Power does feel nice. We just get him out of there. We had some of our energy already stored. He still has 2 shields though, and we have 0. So it feels bad at this point. Suicune's gonna come in. He's paying attention, so he should know that we're not to Hydro Pump. Okay. Maybe we got something going on. Ice Punch doesn't do a ton. Can we get to the Hydro Pump? No. However, Ice Punch I don't think is going to kill us. Bulldoze doesn't even quite kill us. Oh, that was a beautiful switch. Whoa. Perfect. Look at that. Mad props. Wow. Okay, sorry for spiking. Wow. That was really well done. I remember when he pulled that, I was like, that was a top tier switch. I loved that. All right, Suicune versus Ninetales. This is the match that I see a lot. I'm not a huge fan of it. We're just gonna go straight Bubble Beam. You can get 3 Bubble Beams off, which is okay. It cuts their charm damage down a good bit. So, yeah. Do we shield? I don't think so. The Psyshock doesn't kill us at this point. We're going to throw the Hydro Pump just to see if he blocks. He might. He does. Okay. So it still is fine because we've got 2 Bubble Beams on him now. So we can come in. We can tank whatever he throws. Okay. I'm not sure why we used that shield. This is why we're 0-3 going into this last round. We just make bad decisions. Didn't shield, so that feels good. We're still going to lose this fight. Force him to shield, I guess. Okay. He switches out into the Lanoon. Do we get one? Not quite. It's all right. We've got our Ninetales. His Barrel has energy. We're just going to have to tank this. He's going to get to another charge move, though, so we have to block that. And his Barrel has energy in the back, so it's no chance. We have to hit the Psyshock immediately. We don't. So he gets game 1. At least we were close on this one. Like, it was a CMP tie for winning there. So, but he's up 1-0. So going into game number 2. We've got our Ninetales up against his Lanoon. That feels good. He's probably going to switch out because Lanoon doesn't do great versus the Ninetales. He switches into his Ninetales. I switch into my Lanoon because I have no idea what happened there. That was a terrible play. We should not have switched the Lanoon in. We were winning. And now we are not. So, do we get to the Grass Knot? We do. Okay, get to burn a shield, which is nice. But we just have less... we've got the Nidoqueen was supposed to be... So, like, opener, and then you've got your safe switch in, and your other switch. My Lanoon was here. I should have my Ninetales here. I mean, my Nidoqueen there. Oh, well. We're going to let those go so that we can try and farm, but we do it wrong. So we die. Cool. We do get to hit the Psyshock. Doesn't quite KO. Is he going to get to the Surf? He gets to the Surf. Takes us out. Good games. So we went 0-2 versus him. Let's play game 3 because we can. We lose this lead as well. That's alright. We're going to immediately switch out into the Barrel, which is a safe switch. He takes a lot of damage. He does charge up to the Earth Power, maybe even Earthquake, I assume. Hyper Fang, he's going to tank the Hyper Fang. It's kind of nice. We can get to a Surf. I feel like he was charging up more. So he charged up to a Hyper Fang, which even if he's baiting, I think we still beat him to the next Surf. We're gonna shield again because we can farm him down at this point, and then we've got the Hyper Fang to throw on whatever comes in. So it's gonna have to shield. It's a shield for shield situation where we keep. He doesn't shield. So could we have gotten to 2 Surfs if we had thrown 2 Surfs? That might have been the play. I'm not sure. It's gonna hit us with his Earth Power. Pretty close to 1-hit KOing. We do get to maybe farm this down. No, we don't. Good games. So that is how we go 0-4 in the Ferrocious Cup. So whoopsies, that was great. I had a lot of Ferrocious Cups this month. This is like my first cup where I've gone like less than 50 win percentage. So not great. Okay, we'll catch you in the next one. There's a lot more fantastic gameplay coming on this channel. Let me tell you, we have some really good cups coming up where I don't lose 04